Yo, we're live. Welcome back to the Dreadnoughts 1 channel. Today we are going to be going over the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 patch notes. These were dropped yesterday. Black Ops 6 Season 2 drops today in about 2.5 hours. 2 hours, 24 minutes, and however many seconds. So, welcome to Season 2. Bounty's good, the hunt begins. Season 2 of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 arrives today, and the entire rogue team has a bounty on their head as payback for recent Avalon operations, thanks to the Lutazi crime family. In Season 2, draw your line in the sand and bring your targets and bounties. Bring in your targets and bounties, dead or alive. I haven't seen the story cinematic for Season 2. Let's watch it together. Let's see. Hold up. I can't watch it like full screen because I've got a way bigger screen than YouTube allows for. Let's just, I guess, do it this way.
To a new Avalon. Cheap syndicate bastards. That's all we're worth?
I gotta play the campaign. Like, this makes me want to play the campaign. It's a shame I haven't played the campaign yet this year.
Zev, get the fuck out.
Safari, you should know better. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
That's pretty dope. So, I like that. In the meantime, stay up to date with what's to come with all the details of new Season 2 content and the latest balance adjustments, gameplay improvements, bug fixes, and more arriving today. Looking for Warzone patch notes? They've got them there. We are going to focus on multiplayer, global patch notes, and maybe skim over zombies. So we've got new multiplayer maps. 3, we got Bounty, which is that a picture of Bounty there? Bounty dealership looks nice with the with all the cars. Like, I do like the cars in the Hacienda map, and once you get used to it, it feels more like a map that should be like 10v10. But Hacienda is nice. Hopefully this is a little bit smaller. Let's read and find out. So Bounty 6v6, deploy at sunrise to the top of an Avalon skyscraper. Surging into the penthouse suite of a local crime boss, the rogue team are here to celebrate their previous victories, but the party is short-lived as friends turn into enemies and chaos reigns. So it's a 6v6 map. It doesn't really say whether it's a small map, medium-sized map. Dealership 6v6 for Avalon's wealthy clientele. Nothing compares to the luxury vehicles on display at the Pallasar car dealership. However, this dealership is a front and in reality serves as a lucrative black market for the criminal underworld where vehicles are traded for guns, ammunition, and other unsavory valuables. Then you've got Lifeline. It's a 6v6 and a 2v2 map, maybe where gunfight is going to be. So this is probably a... Wait a minute. Lifeline. There's no way. Is Lifeline that boat? Is that going to be a face-off map? I don't know. Expect high stakes on the high seas as rogue team focus on escaping by boat and battle onto the aptly named Lifeline, a small, high-end yacht still ablaze after a successful boarding by Sev and her allies. So these 3 maps are going to be available today. There's 2 more maps coming for Season 2 Reloaded. New multiplayer modes at season launch. Overdrive. Kick into overdrive in this charged up twist on Team Deathmatch. Teams compete to be the first to reach the maximum number of stars. For more details on this new mode, check out the multiplayer mode section of the patch notes. Gun game is coming in week 2. Valentine's Day limited time modes. Couples dance off and third wheel gunfight. If you were wondering if they were going to have Valentine's Day modes, they're here. So get your duos partner and get in there. The new weapons for multiplayer and zombies. What is this? This looks like that looks like a shotgun right there. Is that the PPSH? I'm kind of new. I've only been playing for 3 years, not 20 years, so I guess that's the PPSH. We had the PPSH in Vanguard. I remember that. Full auto submachine gun fast fire array with impressive damage and high recoil, moderate handling. You'll be able to unlock it in the battle pass. The Cypher 091 assault rifle, also in the battle pass. Full auto assault rifle, slower rate of fire balanced by great handling and excellent mobility. So it's gonna fire slower, probably gonna hit harder. The Feng 82 LMG, full auto light machine gun, very slow rate of fire with great damage and handling, also slow rate of fire. So it looks like they're bringing in a lot of hard hitting, slow rate of fire. Well, at least, you know, the new AR and the new LMG, that's what they are. And then the TR2 marksman rifle, it's going to be part of the event. It's a semi-auto marksman rifle, great rate of fire and respectable handling. Respectable handling. Okay. Marksman's, I mean, they're like one shot to the head, right? If you can get a headshot, I think they're like one shot to the head. But for the most part, they're going to be like a 2-shot. I like marksman rifles. I've been using the snipers here lately, leveling up for camos, having loads of fun. Like, I don't want to use anything else but a sniper right now. We got new attachments coming for multiplayer and zombies. Crossbow attachment, add some flair to your primary weapon with the crossbow underbarrel attachment. The 3 explosive tipped bolts detonate shortly after impact for an explosive finish, even if you just hit wide of the mark. Kind of reminds me of the crossbow itself, the Modern Warfare 2 crossbow that was broken in Modern Warfare Zombies. Might be a thing for Zombies players to check out the crossbow attachment. The AEK 973 full auto mod. What? So the AEK 973 is a marksman rifle. Convert the AEK 973 into a fully automatic weapon chambered in 5.45 by 39 millimeter. The change gives the marksman rifle a steady upward kick. Press slightly downward though, or press slightly downward through sustained fire to stay on target. That's going to be nice. I'm going to be interested in using that. The Tonto 22 SMG binary trigger. Alter the weapon's typical full auto firing mode to a specialized semi-auto function that fires a bullet when the trigger is pulled and when it's released for rapid fire capabilities. blocks barrel and underbarrel attachments. Sounds like fun. New multiplayer perk, season launch window. So we're going to get Slipstream Enforcer. So I guess that's going to be under the red perks. Raises your base sprint speed at the cost of removing tack sprint, which the only reason I like tack sprint is because I feel like I'm moving fast. So if they're going to take away tack sprint and just let me have a fast base sprint speed, sounds good. Sounds good. New score streak for multiplayer and zombies. War Machine available in Season 1. Equipped this powerful burst fire grenade launcher with grenades that explode on impact. The War Machine can also be accessed in zombies at the crafting table under support. The new zombies map, The Tomb. May as well check out this trailer too.
Don't know how far down this place goes, but you can bet that damn artifact is all the way at the bottom.
This is not the time to reconnect with your ancestors.
Can't hide from me now.
I didn't know the wall was loaded.
Who invited the 12-foot tall cattle bruh?
Get up. No one's gonna carry you out of this pit.
Memories of a nightmare, buried deep in the hush of the place.
Okay, so The Tomb, and it looks like there's that new wonder weapon that you can heal your teammates, revive them like by shooting them with it. It looks fun. Like, just not into zombies right now. I feel like I'm missing so much, but we got all the way up until October. We got 10 more months of Call of Duty, so I'm not too worried about not doing the campaign, not playing zombies, not playing that much Warzone. We'll have plenty of time. Right now, I'm still working on camos. I'm really gonna read all the details for zombies. You got new operators for multiplayer and zombies, but of course, you know, that's gonna be Black Cell. I am not buying Black Cell. I am gonna get the battle pass, of course. Nocturne is part of the battle pass. The Terminator bundle, not gonna bother with that. This right here reminds me of Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes, right? These guys right here. No way to make that bigger. Okay. So there's gonna be the Terminator event starting February 6th, and then the Shadowhunt event February 13th to 20. And let's read this for a good laugh. Ricochet anti-cheat, as previously discussed in our recent community update blog, we are ramping up our fight against cheaters across both multiplayer and Warzone, with new security measures deploying throughout the coming seasons. Updates include enhanced detection models for behaviors like aimbotting, stricter account trust and hardware identification to target repeat offenders, and new tools to combat dishonest behaviors such as playing with cheaters or attempting to spam report innocent players. We are also focusing on more precise tools, including major upgrades to the kernel level anti-cheat driver and server-side systems starting this season and continuing into Season 3. These measures, combined with ongoing improvements in legal actions against cheat sellers, aim to deliver a more secure and enjoyable experience for everyone. For more information on Ricochet anti-cheat, check out our recent community update. Honestly, yeah, whatever. I don't trust them as... I just don't trust... I'll believe it when I see it, right? I think a lot of people right now are kind of in the same boat. We'll believe it when we see it. Season 2 Battle Pass. You can unlock Nocturne. Oh, and the skin that I like is actually on Black Cell. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course the mask that I like is on Black Cell. The Season 2 Battle Pass includes over 110 pieces of unlockable content, excluding Black Cell, including 3 new base weapons, an underbarrel crossbow attachment, new operator skins, and weapon blueprints, and a whole lot more. Read on for more Black Cell intel and stay tuned for a deeper dive with the Black Cell Battle Pass and Store Bundles blog prior to Season 2 launch for a deep dive into the massive offering. Whatever. Progression Prestige addressed an issue that was causing the "Congratulations, you've mastered Prestige" screen to disappear after every match for some Prestige Master players. Addressed an issue that would occasionally occur after quick resuming Black Ops 6 that would incorrectly display all other players as level 1. Players who've reached max level will now see a reminder that they have a prestige available after each match. Players who've reached max level will now see a prestige available treatment on the prestige tile in the barracks progression menu. Prestige master ribbons will now display in the player details when inspecting a player from the lobby. Players can now tab between individual prestiges, L1R1 on PlayStation, LBRB on Xbox, when viewing an individual prestige reward via the prestige screen. The player's current prestige master ribbon and icon milestone will now be highlighted by default whenever they enter the prestige master screen. Challenge tracker and near completion. Now this is a good thing. I just got a see, I got a message from my son. He's like, "Yo, let me call you right quick. I wanted to explain something for a video. You can use permanent unlock, but you have to go through barracks, progression, prestige locks, and click it in basically the settings area, not the actual game, and classes, and I am permanently unlocked perk greed." Nice. I'm live. Live right now. Still want a call? So, yeah, I wasn't able to under the prestige because, and for him, he wants to use perk greed, which I get it. There's like benefits to perk greed to your gameplay. But I'm more interested in like overkill so I can run 2 weapons sooner. Or what's the one that allows you to have 8 or 9 attachments on your weapon? I want to unlock those. I didn't think it was possible. Right now I am prestige 6 or 7, 8. I don't know, prestige 7 or 8, and I need to figure out how to do that because once you get to prestige 10, that's it. Your eternal unlocks for prestige is over, and then say you have something that doesn't unlock till you're level 53. Well, it's gonna be like that for like the lifetime of the game, and if you're okay, so he's not going to join us because he's working. Talk to you later. But yeah, so yeah, definitely got to figure that out. Once I figure it out, make a video for it. Challenges, challenge tracker, and near completion. We know our challenge chasers have been asking for the ability to track challenges, like 3 months ago. And we've been hard at work to add that functionality with Season 2. The challenge tracker makes it easy for players to manually track up to 10 camo and 10 calling card challenges they're actively working toward. But there's another element of this system that we think players will find useful on the journey to Dark Matter, Nebula, and 100%er near completion. Players who don't manually fill their tracked challenge lists will see challenges auto-populate that they are close to completing, making it easy to discover challenges you might not be aware of yet, or give you a goal to go after in your next match. I like it. I like that. See, stuff like that should just come with the game. Your top tracked or near complete camo and calling card challenges can be seen in the lobby by cycling the daily challenge widget via the right thumbstick on console or the R key on PC. From this view, players can enter each challenge type's tracked and near complete list to see the full list of tracked and near complete challenges. We're hopeful the challenge tracker and near complete system will help shortcut players to their challenges and make it easier to keep tabs on the challenges you're pursuing both in and out of game. Manually track up to 10 camo and 10 calling card challenges. Untracked slots out of 10 will automatically display camo and calling card challenges closest to completion. The top tracked or near complete camo and calling card challenge can be seen in the lobby by cycling the daily challenge display panel. The top tracked or near complete camo and calling card challenge can also be seen in-game by bringing up the options menu and cycling the daily challenge display panel. When tracking a camo, the weapon's next camo challenge is automatically tracked and displayed. You do not need to retrack each individual camo challenge as you progress through camos for a single weapon. Okay, when tracking a camo, the weapon's next camo challenge is automatically tracked and displayed. You do not need to retrack each individual camo challenge. That's nice. I like that. Access the tracked and near complete list for camos and calling cards from the lobby panel. The calling card challenges, tracked and near complete list, can also be accessed via the calling card challenge menu. Address an issue where XP would not be rewarded armory challenges before opening the armory for the first time. This feature is planned to arrive in Warzone at a later date. Camos and camo challenges. Players can now equip any unlocked special camos to a weapon as soon as they've unlocked any 5 military camos for that weapon. Previously, players needed to unlock all 9 military camos for at least one mode to equip special camos. Nice. Because nobody likes the 9 military camos. Sad that we got to put up with at least 5 of them. Some of the special camos are nice. We've seen feedback from players about how the 250 plus unique special camos in Black Ops 6 are underutilized because of the current equip requirement. And we feel the same way. Currently, we see a very limited window of time where special camos get equipped. After all, one of the mode's military camos have been unlocked, but before players have unlocked gold camo. That's the only time really I've been using the special camos. Like before I started really going hard on the camos, I was rocking one that had like pink and camouflage, like a brown forest camouflage with some green and pink. I think it's called Autumn something. I liked that one. That was a special camo I was using a lot. But then once I started going hard on the, gold and diamond camos, once you get diamond, you just rocking diamond, right? In Season 2, we'll be changing this equip requirement to give players the ability to equip their unlocked special camos earlier in each weapon's camo journey, while still preserving a short on-ramp of first needing to unlock 5 military camos that we feel is important to the new weapon journey. In multiplayer, this means that specials can now be accessed after 30 headshots instead of 100, but getting to 5 military camos unlocked can also be done across all 3 modes if desired. If you're not going after the camos, like I'm not really going after the camos for how they look. That's one of the reasons that I like using them. But doing the camo challenges has made me like such a better player. So if you feel like you need to improve your game, work on the camo challenges because they do a really good job of familiarizing you with the weapons, whether they're new to you or not. Black Ops 6, it's only like 3 months old, so the game's fairly new to like everyone. Some people play way more than others. Like I'm already Prestige 8 or whatever, so but still I'm learning. So if you're somebody that doesn't play as often, definitely work on the camo challenges. Challenge progress bars now appear below special camo and mastery camo swatches on the camo tab in the gunsmith. The currently equipped camel will now be highlighted by default when entering the camel tab in the gunsmith. Oh my god, thank god. Alright, so basically it's hard to, like, I'm on Xbox. I don't have my Xbox on, like, at all. When I stream on YouTube, I stream from my Mac. Long story short, I can't show you the game. But this, the currently equipped camel will now be highlighted by default when entering the camel tab in the gunsmith. What a pain in the ass it was before to, like, want to see, like, where you're at, like 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10, 5 out of 10 on gold or diamond. And they start you all the way at the beginning, and you gotta, like, RB or right stick all the way over to the gold or the diamond camel. What a pain in the ass. So this last one here, like, I'm so glad that they did this. Like, little things like this should have been, like, with launch, right? Do you think, let me know in the comments. I feel like it's such a stupid question. Do you think they're going to learn from this year and then going forward, make sure that these things are in the game at launch? Let me know in the comments. I already know my opinion. Fuck no. Of course not. Of course not. Like, they need to redo how they do the whole yearly thing. Honestly, I think the yearly thing is a good thing for business for them. Keeps the game fresh. But they've been, like, trying to make more profits. They've been focused on profits over quality, and that's got to change, because if they don't put more quality into the game, getting rid of bugs, cheaters, having just basic UI stuff that should be in a game at launch, like, God, they're killing their brand. Social and channels, editor favorites only, player mic indicators. I used to party chat with people, like talk to whoever, whatever random player, but now a lot of times either I'm in, like, a Discord call or a Discord chat, even by myself sometimes, because some people in the community, you know, you're like trying to say stuff for, like, a video or whatever, and I guess, you know, of course, like, what was I thinking? They don't want to hear that shit. And so it usually turns into some toxic BS. So now I don't even bother. Like, if I'm in, like, a big party with, like, 6 people and we're just running stuff, then of course, you know, we'll be, like, in the game chat talking smack to everybody. But other than that, I generally don't use the socials and channels much. But, you know, feel free to add me, DK1 number 4421101. I'll be your friend. I'll talk to you in the game chat. Multiplayer. All right, addressed an issue where akimbo attachments did not properly display pros and cons. See, my son was telling me that there are no cons, which I remember them saying something about that when the game launched or during the beta. There are no cons. But now they're addressing an issue that does not properly display pros and cons on these akimbo attachments. And I've seen pros and cons on certain attachments, like a laser con, visible at the hip or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why they had intel at some point that said there are no cons. All weapons. We have a few global changes landing with the start of Season 2 that will affect all weapons. Uh-oh. The first is an improvement to the weapon motion reduction on the dexterity perk. So you're going to want to run dexterity, which will make weapons feel even more stable while jumping, sliding, and diving. The second is a response to feedback that the weapon animations on respawn can get in the way of combat. These animations are now immediately interruptible when firing, aiming down sights, sprinting, or performing other gameplay actions. Lastly, we are tuning down bullet penetration significantly as we have continued to see cases where bullets are passing through too much cover. Our first step in addressing this is to decrease the maximum depth that bullets can pass through for all materials. We have longer term plans to make bullet penetration more intuitive and consistent, and we'll be introducing further improvements in future updates. Shit. When I saw this before, I thought they were talking about hit registration. Nothing to do with hit registration. Has to do with exactly what it says. Bullet penetration, and they're nerfing it. They're basically like wall bangs and stuff like that. Nerf. Weapon motion reduction from the dexterity perk improved from 60 to 70%. So dexterity was already doing 60%, so now they just bumped it up to 70%. And I wonder if that 10% change is part of this make weapons feel even more stable. Is that what? Like, why don't you increase that shit to 100%? What? Weapon raise animations that play on respawn are now fully interruptible. Reduced bullet penetration on all surface types. Okay. Magazine attachment changes. Another large-scale change we are making is speeding up fast mag reload times. Thank God. Like every weapon, especially like a sniper. I know we're not supposed to like reload snipers fast, but bro, come on. Like, I'm tired of getting caught reloading, even if I'm like trying to hide behind cover. Like, I just want to shoot the damn gun, and I want to like do it faster. You know, I want to reload faster. Another large-scale change we are making is speeding up fast mag reload times. Our goal is for every magazine attachment to have a roll across the many playstyles in Call of Duty, but we recognize that it can feel hard to trade away the larger mag sizes. We want to avoid adding more penalties to extended mags, so we are instead focusing on improvements to fast mags to make the selection more enticing. Okay. Hit your shots, put on the smaller fast mags. I'm down with that, because the big mags, I hate how much they affect the handling, you know. In something like Warzone, I'd probably use a huge magazine, but like for multiplayer, like the fast mags are the way I want to go, and just work on my aim and actually hitting my shots. And if that's what those fast mags are smaller, makes sense that they're going to reload faster, and if they're making them reload even faster, then yeah, that's the way to go. We're starting with reload time adjustments, but we'll continue to assess magazines to make sure players have more interesting choices and build potential with this node. I don't know. This sounds like a bunch of nothing, right? Fast Mag 1, Fast Mag 2, Fast Mag 3, and Flip Mag reload times improved by 10% on all weapon classes but pistols. Fast Mag 1 and Fast Mag 2 reload times improved by 5% on pistols. All LMG magazines with 50 rounds or less have had reload times improved by 5%. Bro, these percentages, they're not going to make a difference. Like, this is bullshit. AS Val default magazine reload time improved by 10%. Address an issue with the swap 5.56 Fast Mag 1. It will now improve reload times as intended. As intended. The following magazine attachments have had their ammo add times updated to match the intended timings. The overall reload times and interrupt times remain the same. C9 extended Mag 1 from 1.93 to 2.267 seconds. What? So they're making it slower? So these are updates. So it used to take 1.9 seconds. Now it's taking 2.2 seconds. Come on. Like, why? Why, Treyarch? Model L, extended Mag 2 from 2.1 seconds to 2.4 seconds. Oh, Lord. GMP. None of the weapons felt like they reloaded fast. And now all of these weapons are going to reload slower. 5.7 to 6, 6.1 to 6.4. 2.6 to 3 seconds. And that, the SVD, isn't that a sniper? Okay. Removed screen flash from taking frontal bullet damage while holding a melee. whatever. I don't even know what that means. The Goblin MK2 may be the most divisive weapon out there in the community. Some players absolutely love it, and a lot of players strongly prefer other weapons. We're making a number of small improvements to help overall usability and consistency without affecting the weapon's identity. In particular, the maximum damage range increase will help with mid-range engagements, and we're giving it a bit more inflicted flinch than the average assault rifle to reward players who land that first hit. I don't even, like, this was one AR that I didn't level up. So there's that. SMGs, the compact 92, I guess, let me see. So what are they saying here? They increase the damage range by 20 meters, basically. It used to be 16.5, now it's 19.7. That's the maximum damage range of the medium, from 19.8 to 41.3 meters. Increase the damage range. The minimum damage range. Yeah, I don't really understand that. Let me know in the comments if you know what the hell they're talking about. ADS in time improved from 245 to 240 milliseconds. I like that. All hip-fire spread angles improved by 0.5 degrees. Sprint to fire speed improved by 175 milliseconds to 170. Tactical sprint to fire speed improved from 285 to 280. Flinch caused by this weapon increased. We may have to try it out. See if it's any good. The Compact 92. Our design intent for the 3-round burst mod on the Compact 92 is to give the weapon an alternate playstyle that trades some raw upfront power for the more consistent mid-range performance. The upside wasn't as strong as we wanted it to be, so we've adjusted the range slightly and made some significant recoil reductions. 3-round burst mod on the Compact 92. So these are going to be weapons to watch. These might be good in multiplayer, might be good in Warzone. Keep your eyes open for it, right? So the 3-round burst mode, they've increased the range for all lengths, medium, long range, max, and minimum range. Additional adjustments, view kick strength reduced. So the kick strength reduced. Shotguns. With this update, we're improving ranges and sprint to fire speeds in all shotguns. We know that some of these adjustments may look inconsequential, but shotgun balance in particular tends to live on a knife's edge. We want shotguns to play a greater role outside of our very smallest maps, and we'll keep adjusting until we're happy with their usage. So shotguns on the small maps are going to be even more terrifying, because they want people to use them on other maps other than the small maps, which makes no sense. In your house, the best gun to have, they say, is a shotgun, because technically can't miss. So if you're playing something like Stakeout, it makes sense that you're using a shotgun. If you're out in like one of the bigger maps, I don't know, like Rewind or whatever, like, I guess if you like shotguns, I don't care for shotguns. I used them when I was leveling them up. Other than that, they're okay. Like every once in a while they'll break one and then it's the meta and then you have to use it. I'm sure that'll happen because of this. The Maelstrom has received some more pronounced changes as it was lagging behind the Marine SP and the ASG-89. It is now capable of a one-shot kill at very close proximity. That's the Maelstrom's the one that came with Season 1 Reloaded, and it's an auto fire. So now it's going to be an auto fire one-shot. It's now capable of a one-shot kill at very close proximity, and all its other ranges have received a larger boost than the other shotguns. We've also given it a small fire rate improvement to help its firepower without further changes to pellet damage. Holy So definitely try the Maelstrom, because seems like everybody's gonna be using shotguns. Like all the shotguns are getting buffs. All of them are getting buffs in range. The Maelstrom, so the damage is going up, but the range got dropped down by 3 feet or a meter. Okay, so that's why they said you got to get closer. Medium range, they increased the damage range. So this one shot kill, you got to be pretty close. But this thing is auto fire anyway, so people are going to spray and pray. And they increased it by like almost 2 meters, almost so like 5 or 6 feet increase for long range. I don't know, over 1.2 meters, so like, I don't know, 4 feet for medium range. Additional adjustments, fire rate improved from 300 RPM to 316 rounds per minute. Sprint to fire speed improved from 200 milliseconds to 190 milliseconds. Tactical sprint to fire speed improved from 310 to 300. I don't know about you, but I thought shotguns were getting used just fine. Like every match that I'm in, I play stakeout a lot, and every match has like somebody with a shotgun. So, okay, I guess Treyarch knows best. LMGs, the PUP 21, the PU 21 is intended to be a more lightweight LMG with build opportunities skewing towards assault rifle handling and mobility. We are reducing the pre-fire delay by a little more than half to help fit the more aggressive playstyle, and are reducing deviation in its recoil to help with consistency in gunfights. I mean, it's good when they do buffs. It's good, even if it is to shotguns. I really don't like LMGs. I've never liked them in any Call of Duty. There's some that I would use, like, oh, what was that one that we used in Warzone 2, I think it was. I don't remember the name of it. But for like long distance, like LMG, they were nice. You know what I mean? For the most part in Warzone, I use an AR and SMG loadout, or an SMG and a sniper. But there were occasional LMGs that did their thing. Would I ever use this thing with the bottom, the magazine on the bottom? Probably not, bro. It would have to be like a serious buff. Pre-fire delay improved from 55 milliseconds to 20 milliseconds. Sprint to fire speed from 245 to 240. Tactical sprint to fire speed from 335 to 330. View kick deviation slightly reduced. I'm sure it'll do good. The DM-10, the gain twist barrel improvement to bullet velocity, was unintentionally low on the DM-10. There will now be an advantage to using it over the reinforced barrel. Interesting. Marksman rifle adjustments. So for the gain twist barrel on the DM-10, the bullet velocity improvement increased from 25% to 45%. What? Now, see, 20% increase? That's significant, right? That's a good change. Sniper rifles. Please tell me that like traditional sniping is just going to be like, I don't know, feel more natural, I guess. More Modern Warfare 2019, if, you think that's natural. We saw a lot of positivity surrounding the AMR Mod 4 when it launched in Season 1, in no small part due to the consistency it has with its hit location multipliers. Right now I'm using, I forget which one I'm using, the LR 7.62 or whatever. That thing, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the attachments that it came with, because I got the, whatever, I don't know. I got it with something. I hate not having the game on. I should turn on my Xbox so I can like reference. Oops, sorry. So I can actually reference the game, but there's something off about that. And it's only like, I only got it to like level 2 or 3, so maybe that has something to do with it. But anyways, we are also making, wait. So we saw a lot of positivity surrounding the AMR Mod 4 when it launched in Season 1, in no small part due to the consistency it has with its hit location multipliers. I guess to us that means hit registration, right? With Season 2, we are increasing the one-shot hit locations on the launch snipers with the goal of giving all of them a similar feeling of consistency and opening the doors to more weapon variety. Good, because the one that I'm leveling up right now, let's see. I don't think I'll be able to show you. I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to bother. But I'm going to pull it up for myself. It is the LR 7.62. It's at level 6. It comes with the weighted handguard because I've got the Brainstorm blueprint. It's got the infiltrator stock, which I thought maybe it needed like a heavier stock to actually hit its shots. But this makes sense right here. So with Season 2, we are increasing the one-shot hit locations on the launch snipers with the goal of giving all of them a similar feeling of consistency and opening the doors to more weapon variety. So, okay. We're also making some small reductions to the aim down sight speed bonuses on quick draw grips. Okay, so you want to run quick draw if you're running a sniper. There were a couple of considerations that went into this change. The first was the general power level of snipers, as the body multiplier changes are a big buff. Another consideration was our fast mag buffs, which we hope will enable players to comfortably take builds that stack multiple sources of ADS speed improvements. Fast mag buffs. Okay. So you want to run fast mag, quick draw grip. Okay. We'll have to try that. So right now, I don't know why, because I guess it's the only one that it comes with. I should just take it off. I got the extended mag. I don't get the fast mag until level 19. So I am going to remove that extended mag because that's probably just making it worse. My lasers are locked. My son says what you need for the snipers is the target laser. Its pros are aiming, idle, sway, delay, aiming, walking, steadiness. It is visible in ADS. I do have the 7.62 NATO overpressured hot rounds that produce a higher than standard internal pressure to improve bullet velocity. So right now I'm rocking the 7.62 NATO overpressured, the infiltrator stock because it's the only one that I have, the quick draw grip. I already, before the season even launched, like I was already down with that, and the weighted hand guard because it's the only one I have. Now I had the precision handguard unlocked initially, but I went ahead and put the weighted one on because I don't know, the precision one, like the whole weapon just feels bad. So I thought maybe it had to do with the precision guard because even though it says, I gotta look at it in more detail. And then I don't run optics on snipers because it's cheating. Okay, so that's awesome news for the sniper rifles. They're increasing the damage on the LW3A1 at the max range, at the medium range, short range. They're still going to be about the same. Upper torso and upper arm damage modifiers decreased from 1.1 to 1x. So they got a little bit of a nerf also. Lower torso and lower arm damage modifiers increased from 0.9 to 0.98. Lower torso and lower arm damage. Sometimes I'll shoot somebody in the toe. Like if they're like camping in a little corner and on stakeout and all I can see is their foot, I'm going to shoot them in the toe. Quick draw rear grip. Aim down sight speed bonus reduced from 70 milliseconds to 60 milliseconds. Yeah, so a little bit closer to being more of like a quick scopes, right? The CHF barrel now improves upper torso and upper arm damage modifiers to 1.03. I don't know if .03 is going to be enough to run the CHF barrel, because that thing is strange. It does kind of like give you better headshots, it says. We'll have to see. And it now improves hand and upper leg damage modifiers to 0.98x. The SVD I haven't like leveled up, but it's getting a damage buff to 104. Also 102. So at longer ranges, they're going to hit even harder. And of course, the quick draw rear grip, aim down sight speed, reduced from 75 to 65 milliseconds. So the LW3A1 is slightly faster for quick scopes than the SVD. I'm so glad I didn't like level this one up. I only need to level up 3, and I kind of felt like, man, I should have not leveled up this LR 7.62, which is the one I'm working on now, and that I should have leveled up the SVD. I don't know, I haven't even tried the SVD, but just seeing this makes me think I made the right choice. It's also not getting, oh, so this is why, okay. So it's a hard hitting, right? So the 7.62, it does feel like it handles way better. So it's like a lightweight sniper. I don't want to call it a lightweight sniper, but it's not like a heavy sniper, right? Because the damage, they kept it at 102. They're not bumping it up to 104. Compared to the other two that are at 102 for medium damage range, the 7.62 is only going up to 100. But it's definitely going to be a short range damage shotgun at 99. Additional adjustments. Hand and upper leg damage modifiers increase from 0.9 to 0.99. Okay, so that's good. It'll help me unlock the gold camo a little easier, right? Quick draw rear grip. ADS bonus speed reduced from 80 to 65 milliseconds. Okay. Okay, so that is nice. What else? The CHF barrel now improves upper torso damage to 2x, improves lower torso and lower arm damage to 1.02. So I'm reading these with you guys. I'll have to look at this more in depth later, right? Like, now improves the upper torso damage to 2x, improves the lower torso and lower arm damage modifiers to 1.02x. So that means before it was at 1.0. Improves hand damage modifier to 1x, improves lower leg damage modifier to 0.99x. Okay, well, whatever. And the AMR mod 4, if you put the quick draw on it, it's going to reduce the aim down sight speed to 0.65 milliseconds. So the AMR and the LR 7.62 are going to give you the best chances at like feeling like you're quick scoping. But the LWA3 Frostline, it still hits pretty hard and is faster aim down sight speed than the SVD. So we'll just have to see. And I think as far as like everything else, I'm not going to go over every single weapon. The rest of this stuff is, you know, been live now for what? I don't know, maybe like an hour. Who knows how long we've been live? Long enough. You got score streaks, calling card challenges, camel challenges, daily challenges, mastery badges, spawns. Spawn logic has been adjusted to continue our efforts to reduce proximity to enemies respawning. The maps that I play, not going to happen. I only play the small face-off maps like Stakeout. We have also added the ability to conduct live A/B testing with spawn changes to evaluate on a smaller scale, and if the results are positive, we will roll those changes out. Globally, this will allow us to be more agile with spawn changes. At least they're trying, right? Kill order. Address an issue where the HVT icon would follow a dreadnought called in by an active HVT. I've never played kill order on a bigger map where there could be a dreadnought. Interesting. Search and destroy. Kill confirm. Reduce the height of the dog tags. Control. I don't even like control, but it's what you play in ranked, right? Protocol B zone has been moved to where hardpoint P2 is located. After consideration, we have found this to be a more competitive location for engagements with both attackers and defenders. Oh yeah, the star system. So overdrive, limited time mode. Rack up stars to unlock special operator abilities that will greatly aid you in battle. I mean, that's cool. That's cool and all. It'll be fun to play. But I do like traditional Call of Duty. Equipment perks, field upgrades, and wild cards. Address an issue where lethal and tactical equipment inventory was reduced when using danger close or tactical expert wild cards and resupplying with the scavenger perk. Reduce additional smoke grenade given to +1 from +2 with the tactical expert. What about stims? That's what I use. Address an issue where field upgrades cannot be deployed in certain scenarios while using the prepper wildcard. Address an issue where gearhead perk would not decrease the time to earn field upgrades. That's funny. That's all it does is decrease the time to earn field upgrades. And it wasn't doing that. Decrease the amount of weapon motion when jumping, sliding, and diving with the dexterity perk. Dexterity is probably going to be the perk to run everywhere. Address an issue where the ninja perk could lose functionality between respawns and round transitions, resulting in footsteps not being quieter. Address an issue where the ninja perk was not being applied to enemy players when spectating a teammate. Headshots will no longer skip last stand when using the morphine injector field upgrade. Score streaks. Addressed an issue where care packages could be captured by teammates at the same capture rate as the owner. Addressed an issue where the SAM turret could target enemy score streaks that were leaving the airspace. Addressed an issue where the SAM turret's targeting laser would not be visible when tracking a target. Adjusted the dive shot medal. Kill an enemy while or shortly after diving in any direction to be more forgiving so that kills earned just after diving will award the medal more consistently. Tune the snake medal. 2 rapid weapon kills against enemies in different directions while on your stomach, back, or side to be more forgiving and be rewarded in more situations that match the intent of the medal. I already got that medal. So now you can get it easier, right? General, detailed weapon stat improvements, added new stats and refactored the layout to be data driven. Okay. Addressed an issue in theater where thrown projectiles could not be seen. Addressed an issue where vehicles could visually disappear for some players during gameplay. Training course entry point has been moved from the playlist selection to the top right navigation panel. Movement. I guess there are some things we still need to talk about, huh? We are continuing to monitor Omni movement feedback and of course playing the game ourselves. We are currently testing slight reductions to initial slide speed and duration to improve predictability of engagements when opponents enter with a slide. Yeah, like sliding is like, I don't want to say broken, but it is very, very good, right? Additionally, we are always evaluating areas and improve fluidity, whether those are specific to movement mechanics or other mechanics like the ability to interrupt weapon raises during respawns that we highlighted above. Reduced collision with teammates. This should improve the ability to maneuver around tight spaces like doorways with nearby teammates. Yeah, I hate that, like, if I spawn in the bathroom at stakeout and somebody's laying on the bathroom floor, I can't, like, get out. I gotta, like, jump over them, right? Because normally I'm just pressing the right stick forward to, like, run, and I'm, like, stuck. That half a second can get you killed. It's Call of Duty. Ranked play cosplay. Ranked play crossplay. If you're on console, you don't have to play with PC players anymore. That's basically what all this is saying here. Season 2 weapon evaluation. At the start of Ranked Play Season 2, the new PPSH, SMG, and Cypher 091 Assault Rifle will both be unrestricted in Ranked Play for a minimum of 1 week. This 1-week evaluation period will give players a chance to experiment with the weapons in a competitive environment, provide feedback, and help Treyarch and the CDL determine whether they should remain unrestricted in CDL and ranked play. Nice, I like that they make us a part of that. Season 2 rank setbacks. Competitors who are continuing their conquest in ranked play from Season 1 will notice that their accounts may have been set back as outlined in previous notes. Every new season, your rank may maybe roll back. Okay, cool. Demotion protection. Black Ops 6 ranked play rewards. A weapon blueprint. The camos look okay. I think the operators that you get, the operator skins are better. Right? Zombies. Check out one of the other zombie creators. I'm not a zombie creator this year. Probably hurting me, and hurting the channel, but whatever. I'll be a zombie creator later in the year. Alright, so that's it. Season 2. In less than 90 minutes. See you in the game. Thanks so much for watching. My name is Dreadnoughts1, and I'm out. Go away now. Go away. Be sure to come back. Oh, I wanted to show you really quick. I officially have downloaded, purchased Filmora. So, wow. So basically, like some of the let's see, titles. Yeah, they got a lot of titles, you know, like if we wanted to add did I add that already? What the hell? I didn't want to add it there, but okay. Yeah, so not where I wanted to add it, but that one's kind of like trash. Let's see. Title, templates. They have a lot, right? So like I could have maybe I could have like added something like this, right? And I could have added this here to make my oh no, whoops. I hate that it's like one thing, but I'm still like learning how to use it. Okay, so I screwed that up. Let's add another one. Okay, so put your text here. So we could do like Dreadnoughts 1 there. On layer 2, we could do comment or something, I don't know. You can do almost anything, right? Layer 3, who knows? What I don't like is that I can't grab like the whole thing. Like, why can't I grab all of the whole thing? Because like I don't want to move bits and pieces. I want to move like all of it. So whatever, I got to play around with it. There's way better ones. Let's see, they added new ones. They've got like game stuff. I don't know, these intros are pretty cool. I may have to make a gaming intro. Filmora is nice if you play Fortnite. They've got some pretty cool stuff. If you're doing the news, subscribe. We already saw this one. Come on now. You know, I'll be honest, I really don't like I really don't like these. I don't like the way they look. But there's going to be one that I'll find that I like, right? Hopefully, because a lot of these not looking so great. Not looking so great, but whatever. With CapCut being you know, deleted in the United States, the only problem with Filmora is you're not going to get much except for a watermark. If you use the free version, you have to pay. And so I finally got around to paying because I make a lot of videos and I don't have to worry about making just the most basic videos anymore. And hopefully, where was this when we needed this? See what I'm saying? Like all the stuff Filmora's got. I needed this when Squid Game was like a thing. It's not like a thing anymore. It's over. Where'd it go? Bro, like what is going on? They got so many Squid Game stuff. So much Squid Game stuff. Okay. So we needed this a while ago. Anyways, nothing to do with Black Ops 6 except that it has to do with my editing for videos. Whatever, I'm out. See ya. Let's end the stream. End it. End the stream. Stop streaming. And I gotta end it on YouTube. Stop streaming. End. Stop.